What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and now we have a lot to discuss about the recent episode of Power Force Book 4. Now, again, episode 4, this really went into a lot of dynamics into the story, characters dying slash coming back slash just so much, and I don't even know where to begin. So I'm going to try to jump around from character to character like I normally do in these videos. But if you guys are enjoying it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think about the entirety of the episode and what do you think is going to happen. Now, entirely, let's go ahead, let's start off with Tommy. Now, Tommy, again, he's trying to handle the events of last week's episode, so he's still trying to handle the serves and everything else of that nature. But we also see him where he actually starts seeing Diamond have meetings with Seamus because he doesn't know exactly why he's getting meetings with Seamus. That was the former cop. That was also Diamond's former, I believe, his former CO. So again, we don't know exactly what was going on. But again, with him being a former parole officer, he keeps threatening Diamond. And then Diamond has no choice but to give him more money and then more money. Tommy catches him twice. He even threatens Diamond. And Diamond says, no, it's got nothing to do with me being a snitch. You know me better than that. He's pressing me for money because, again, what happened with drugs and his sister. So then Tommy says, let's set up a meet later on and we'll get this figured out. And then we do see where Tommy actually gets to drive Miguel's sister around, teaches her how to drive, while the cops are actually trying to watch him as well to build up their case. And unfortunately, as they said, is she going to be his kryptonite? Which personally I do think so, because there's a lot of things he did in this episode that kind of really reminded me of not only Ghost's relationship with Angela, and the reason why I say that is because of him teaching her how to drive, and then of course them walking at the zoo, he recognizes someone as an enemy, he kills them in a bathroom, he has to hide it, slash also wash his hands, same type of shit that Ghost did with Angie, due to the fact of he did not want her to see that side of him or know that side of him. Then later on, we do see where she comes to Tommy's apartment. They start having dinner. They start dancing. The thing starts escalating. They start kissing. And then he gets a message from Diamond that interrupts the situation of having that meet. Now, again, is she going to be Tommy's kryptonite and his weakness, just like how Angie was for Ghost? More than likely, I do think yes. I think she's going to be more of a weakness for Tommy than probably his other past relationships. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what's going to go, because again, it does look like their relationship is escalating rather quickly, a lot quicker than I think Tommy even realized it was going to. So it's kind of interesting the way they're writing this. Now, also on Diamond's side, with him not only dealing with that, but also at the same time, him and Tommy have to deal with something at the very end of the episode, which I'll get into. But we see where Diamond comes in contact with the kid that he saved in the last episode. His mom comes and asks him, can you teach my son how to box? Obviously, there starts to be a liking there. So Diamond takes him under his wing so he can teach him once a week to box. Now, we also see at the very end of the episode where Tommy and Diamond have a meeting with Seamus for $50,000. And Tommy even says, we'll give you $200,000, but you need to come work for us, because Diamond finds out there is, of course, a case going against them, and they need to figure out a way to stop it. And his lawyer says, get someone in the inside that's a cop to help you out. But unfortunately, it does not go the way they want, because as soon as he starts threatening Tommy and Diamond pulls a gun on them, D-Mac shows up because he was going to get a haircut, more likely by Diamond. Then, unfortunately, he shoots him, and now they're in more of a mess than what they were. Now, D-Mac kind of went through his own journey in this episode, trying to impress a girl that he knew in school, and he's trying to get a haircut done so he can impress her, and also having more of a connection with his father, even with Tommy, because Tommy even told him, if I catch you on the streets again, it's not going to be good for you, because he wants money, he wants his own life back, but Tommy's saying no. Then with his dad's actually acting like a dad, you know, like, hey, here's money for a date, have a good time. Something that a father would normally do for his son. And knowing more about it, so that he can play the piano a little bit. Tommy's still trying to push through D-Mac, saying that you have a gift up here for not only your smarts and whatever, you don't have to be in the streets to make money. Then we also see on the other side of it is Gennard is going through a deep rabbit hole. We see where he has no choice but to confess to Shanti, the one he's been dealing with, that he killed Little K, and also at the same time he's about ready to have a revolver in his hand because everybody's wondering where Little K is. And as soon as it comes out that he's the one that did it, he has a revolt on his hands and he gets his ass kicked. And as soon as that does, he has 4 leave treason why four more are staying there, and everyone's wondering now that they know, one, he killed Lil K, he's getting high off his own supply. He almost gets killed by Miguel right in front of him, and the only reason why his ass is still safe is because of his sister walking in, Miguel's sister, and as soon as that happened, he just says, oh, I'm playing around. Even the Serbs are up his ass, so again, it makes me wonder, what exactly is he going to do to be able to handle this? So it makes me wonder, what exactly is he going to do to be able to stop this? Same thing with Claudia as well as Vic. They try to get a deal with the Serbs going because Vic is so deep in the hole right now. He's even turned Gloria's bar into a strip joint. He even had Polly go to the Irish Connect to be able to handle that, to where it gives Walter more time. Walter gets very upset about this after he finds out about what happened. He even fires Paula, because we even did find out, of course, that is his brother-in-law, and the only reason why he gave him a job was because of his wife, because her brother had not worked so long, and now he fired him because he got drunk, and also because his reputation got messed up, his words. And we also do see where Claudia and Vic come up with a opportunity to not only take over the operation, but also kill their father because of everything that he's done. And also they got to keep everything under wraps so he does not find out and try to go after them. So a lot comes out, but then we also got a problem with Vic as well, because the cops are wanting to put a case on him. They have a witness of someone that he killed, and she's wanting to testify against it so she doesn't have to go to jail as well. So a lot happened in this episode. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen in the next episode, because as of right now, we are probably going to see Tom's relationship grow more with Miguel's sister. Same thing, is Jernard going to lose everything? Is what consequences is D-Mac going to have to face now? Same thing with Dom. Is he going to have his PO on him? Are they going to be able to get the case under wraps? Are they going to be able to continue to dealing with the cops? What exactly is going to happen? What do you guys think about this? What are your complete thoughts about this? What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always think about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Personally, I'm liking this. I think that it's getting a lot more intense in each episode. I think that in each episode, you don't know what's going to happen. You're kind of speculating who's going to die, who's going to live, who's going to betray who, and what kind of other craziness that we're going to be seeing in this world of power, and also in the season of Power Book Force. Because again, I think it's kind of interesting that we're seeing a lot more of things that Tommy's doing now that Ghost did and Tommy gave him crap for, and then now he's kind of doing it himself. So it's going to be kind of interesting, and I'm waiting to kind of see maybe one when he gets so serious possibly with Miguel's sister. Is he going to kind of just be looking someplace and be like, Ghost, I wish you were here so I could talk to you, or like, what would you do? Or like, Ghost, what would you do? What would you do if this was Angie? Something like that, because again, of all things that's occurred. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments, and I'll be seeing you as always on the next one.